everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome and welcome back. This is Allie.
Yes.
Hi.
We will be doing Allie's house clearing today. We are so grateful that you have joined us. I think this is going to be a really interesting one. As you might notice, Pam looks a little distracted, and she is for very good reason. She is trying to figure out the energy that is in Allie's home.
He's
With that
saying
said,
extremely nasty things to me.
oh, I'm sorry.
I've actually started to shake a little bit. Like my hands, like I got very nervous all of a
He's
sudden.
getting very angry, very he's speaking very low, like that really low tone. I'm going to fucking kill you.
Oh my God.
And then, no, I think you're going to kill you. You're going to have an accident and you're going to smash your head open. He's very, I'm going to let you do, so I'm going to just, just,
wow.
Yeah.
And Allie, don't forget, you still have guardians there. Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
Yes, you do. And I was just going to tell our audience, Pam is safe. Pam has her guidance around her. She is in no danger.
Yes.
I hold space for her. Her guardians have her back. Yeah. Allie has guardians with her. And you have for a couple of weeks.
I have, yes.
So,
and I have been using them.
Yes, we're so happy to hear that. As are they.
And I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Allie, tell everyone why you've reached out. What's happening?
So, I've always felt things in the house. My grandmother has passed. My dad, my grandfather. So I've always felt them around. But more recently, it's been a very negative presence. Like I feel very overtaken, and my moods are horrible. Thoughts, awful thoughts. It's getting too much. It's gotten to be too much, and the house, the energy in the house, you can cut it with a knife.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Now, sorry, I'm back. He actually went away. I think I don't know what he's doing. He's plotting something else now, whatever his next things are.
Okay.
So now, Allie, you said there are other people in your home, and you have 2 cats. How are they this week?
You know what? I will say that the older cat has seemed a little bit more like approachable. Like he's not as well, he's still grumpy, but he's not as grumpy. Like immediately after our consultation, like he came right up and like he kissed me, and that's not something he doesn't do that to me anymore.
Okay.
Love that.
Yeah. The other one, I'm not too sure because he's still a baby, so he's like he's running all the time. But I think he's being played with for sure.
Okay. Certainly could be.
Yeah.
Would make sense. Yeah. Woo!
That was my only question, Mari-Lyn. Go ahead. Okay. When I came to realize what was happening, it was like, it's about those cats.
Yeah.
Oh, so anything you want to share, Pam, before we start moving through the house, or? you're gonna save it for later?
I think about him, I'm going to save.
Okay.
Because I'm still not quite, I still really don't, I'm just sort of letting him, I want to watch him do what he does, so that gives me information. He's certainly someone, well, Mari-Lyn, would you like to talk about how he visited you?
Oh, sure.
He was just, yeah.
Yeah. So he visited me twice. The first time was just before we had our consultation with Ali. And the thoughts that he brought me were so intrusive. Murder plotting is how I would describe them. Just violent, awful. Luckily, my guardians took that away. Last night, he came in on a whole different twist. They were suicidal thoughts. Again, luckily, I knew they were not my thoughts. It was so, it really wasn't very smart if he wanted me to think that they were mine, because the way he brought it about, I was like, that is not my brain. No, sorry. But still, it's so intrusive and so instant. The way
instant
changes that thought process. And called in the guardians, asked them to take it away, and instantly I'm like, whew, dang, I'm back. I can sleep. And I slept great.
I was wasn't it last week? There was somewhat, I could feel there was a presence here watching me. It was very strong. I don't always look into that stuff. I just kind of have it sent away. So I'm not sure if it was this guy or it, from somewhere else. But it could have been this one. Just checking to see who I was. I'm not sure. But the energy is similar, but not exactly the same. So I don't know.
I do have the neighbor on this side of us 2 years ago, just randomly, he died one day. And I don't really know.
Did your problems get worse after that in your home?
Yes.
Home?
Yes. Yeah.
So whether it was this entity or not, I'm not sure. He's taking credit for it, but that doesn't always mean anything. They could just want you to believe that. But with that person gone, Earthies have to have Earthies and beyond, whatever they are, have to have humans to interact with. And once that there was no interaction there, I do think he was in that home though, and that absolutely makes sense.
I don't.
And then just came over.
Yeah, I agree with you. He was in that home. I don't think he can take full credit for the death, though.
No,
he wants to.
I think he, if anything, contributed to. Was it something with his heart? He contributed to.
I'm not exactly sure
the low vibration.
How, but I do believe he was sick of some sort.
Yeah.
But it was very all of a sudden, one day there was the ambulance was taking him out. It was.
That's so sad. Yeah. And
it was quite something.
If anyone watches our channel, has been watching it long enough, you know that the paranormal can make you very sick, very, very sick, and can contribute to a lot of illnesses. And it's sort of this long game. They just stay this slow build, and you sometimes don't even realize how sick you've become or why you have all these. Yes, he's not. I know he's awful.
That actually reminds me that today and yesterday, I'm very nauseous. Extremely nauseous. Last night, I was just kind of cleaning up, and I was like, "Oh, I'm going to be sick." and I wasn't sick, like, but I was just, the feeling that I was going to be sick would not go away.
Yeah.
Because if you were too sick, you couldn't come do the clearing today.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's and that's the kind of stuff that happened. He's very, as you know, well, he got very agitated that today was the day.
Yeah.
So, but what
I could tell.
Yes.
I could tell.
What I was going to say before you said that about your neighbor, which fits in line perfectly with what I'm going to say, is that there you had some sort of earth. I mean, your loved ones who've crossed over, they were there too. Yes, not all the time. They don't stay for it. They just kind of pop in and out. That's what those healed ones do. But you did have an earthy there, who is not there any longer. This guy chased him out. But there was a lot of higher vibration. There was more, there was that loving energy, spiritual beliefs that, were of a high vibration, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's it. But then this one came in and just sort of crashed all of
the energy in here. It wasn't always like this. Like it for a long time. It was very, very sane, very pure. Like
I totally believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mari-Lyn, what?
Are we ready to start maneuvering through the house?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I do have my mom and her boyfriend are here, so they might be just popping around. So I'm gonna start here. This is my room. Let's see. Oh, there it is. All right.
There we go.
This is the first room. Now, this is the room I knocked through. So this used to be a room on its own.
Okay.
And when I first moved into the house, this was my bedroom. Like, it's a very small office.
Mari-Lyn, I get something very slinky. That's the only thing, like very slinky around, like by the floorboards here. Do you get that at all, or did you pick up that?
I did not pick it up.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I do feel that.
Yeah.
Which makes sense that all of my attention was high.
Okay. Diverting. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely diverting me to.
Wow.
Energy's higher up in the room. So interesting.
Yeah.
I spend most of my time on that couch.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I move on?
Yes, you can. Oh, wait. Sorry.
Okay.
Mari-Lyn.
Yeah.
Mari-Lyn will tell you.
You're good.
Okay.
You're good.
Yeah. So this is my bedroom.
So
there's one of that's the oldest cat.
Hello, Kitty. So, Pam, that slinky energy, does that feel to you like that is an extension of that dude?
I want to say no, but I can't. I don't quite know. He's really good about taking his energy with him when he leaves the room. Like he can really pull back. The way he's able to do that with you and I, that's the way he's able to do that. Like he just pulls it back. So is it his energy he's left in the room to sort of
Control.
I on the control, or is it something else?
Because when Allie came into the actual bedroom,
Yeah.
I felt the energy snaking through and encircling the bed.
Oh,
Allie, here's a thought. Do you do any of your own, like rituals, house clearings, positive affirmations, meditations, spiritual stuff in the home?
I do. I do have sage. I know it's not really a thing, but like I know it's the intention behind it.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
So yeah, I have sage. I actually have it right here.
Okay, and do you do that? How often do you?
You know what? Lately, I haven't done it.
Okay. There's a feeling, and Mari-Lyn, it almost feels like it's her energy. It's Allie's energy in the house, but it can't get high, like it can't get above, like it's just circling, like it's trying to do what has been asked of it. I don't know how to describe energy, how to, you know.
On
Wow.
but on both ends of what Allie's asking of it and what this entity is asking of it.
And it's just stuck. It feels like it's just sort of stuck in a
loop.
That's how I feel.
Oh, okay.
That's how I feel.
So when you try to raise your energy, you get squashed down.
Absolutely.
Okay. That makes sense. I think that's what it's sort of that dichotomy of, but the lower vibration is always going to win out because it's heavy and it smothers.
Yeah.
That's why it's hard. We humans, it's hard for us. We can't stay in that high vibration all the time, no matter how much we want to. It's just not possible. And low vibration has a weight to it.
Yes. Yeah. Dense and heavy and
makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's the other one.
Hi, kitty.
Teenage kitty.
Yes. So, are we done in here?
I think so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now.
So this is my bathroom.
Okay.
The entity that I told you that was the earthy that was there prior to this dude being there used to hide in that bathroom, and it felt
really
safe, felt very safe when you were in there. With there's sort of a we have female energy and we have male energy, and that's all we did. And this was a very balanced energy. So I can't say like if male or female, but it was somewhere right, sort of a balanced energy, but it would stay in there with you because you made it feel safe, but then it just it had no choice. It had to go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it left because of this other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang.
I know. I don't, and I can't. It wants me to think monster, like it's some big bad monstery thing, and I know that not to be the case. So I don't know what to.
Yeah, just about the time I'm convinced that it is earthy.
Yeah.
Like,
right. I do that too, and I don't. Is that him trying to convince me that it's something else? Like in the end, it's not going to make a difference. But right, yeah.
All right, we can move on.
All right.
Sorry, we get yammering, as you know.
Oh, of course. This is just a little hallway. This is like the hallway to my room and the bathroom. This is my father. That's my father.
Oh, hi, Dad. He's the one. He crossed over, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. He can't even get in there. The energy is so low.
Really?
Yeah. And it
Oh my
happens
God.
there. It's just so low. They just can't get in. And you'll see him again when this is all
When
clear.
this.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good. So we come through. This is our living room.
You just really know that he's been everywhere,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it kind of goes.
Oh, one of us. I feel like one of us should clear out Allie's room and the office space. You know, that whole space in the bathroom. Would you like?
Yeah, I'll do that. Sure.
Okay.
No, I'll do that.
And the grids, the works. I think. Okay, Allie, go ahead.
Okay. So then we go from the living room right into the kitchen.
Okay.
And the front door.
Yeah. Could you walk out back? Is it? I mean, it looks nice.
Sure.
I don't know if it's. I mean, the weather. If I don't know if the weather.
It's actually really nice here today.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I can.
Because sometimes it fools. The sun's out, but it's cold as heck. All right. And how much?
There's definitely a chill.
How much of this is yours?
Right there's like a slope that goes down,
Okay.
and it's just to the end.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
But when we first moved in here, this was dirt. Like there was no houses behind us.
Okay. All right. You can go in if you need to. If it's too cold, and we can see pretty well through the window too if we need to. If I need to look, one of us does. Thank you.
We can go out front too.
Okay. The earth definitely needs some
work.
Yes, thank you. That word. Okay, so yeah, okay, kitchen.
And then we're gonna go down here. This is the other hallway.
Is there something about the food? He tries to. Have you guys had food poisoning or feel kind of sick after meals or just feel like
my mother gets sick from food all the time. She's literally feeling sick right now.
Oh, that bastard. That's him. He's making the food sick. Yeah.
This nasty guy.
Yeah.
Well, she goes, "Oh, tell him to leave me alone."
Tell her she still has her guardian there. Ask the guardian to
ask your guardian to take it away.
Yeah.
This is the other hallway, and then this is just like our washer dryer.
Okay.
This is my mom's boyfriend's son's room.
Okay.
And this was my room for the longest time. I painted it red, thinking
you love red?
Because I love red.
I love red too.
But I did find that the red did it's quite a harsh color to be looking at all the time.
Yes.
So it kind of depressed me a little bit.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Color has vibration, as we all know. Yeah.
Yeah. So tiny little room.
That actually feels pretty good in there.
Yeah.
That's probably as far as this dude is concerned, probably the best feeling room.
Okay.
I don't know what Mari-Lyn thinks.
I would agree. What is just mind-boggling is comparing the grids to this room, which are basically intact, and the
Oh my
grids
gosh.
in Allie's room,
Oh,
which I may have to ask you to do the grids in her room because
Oh
they
my
keep
god.
crumbling.
okay. You want me to do that now?
Sure. Yes,
All right.
please.
Okay.
It's so bizarre.
We have one more room. This is
Okay.
the last room in the house.
Okay.
This is my mom and her boyfriend's room. And but before that, it was my father's room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love all the music references in the home.
A lot of it's from my dad. Yeah. Oh, these are the three of them. That's my grandmother. It's my grandfather and my father.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah. And then there's a bathroom off of this room. Excuse me.
All right.
It's tiny little thing. It has the shower.
All
Like
right.
this was like my dad's part of the house, like when he was living. Yeah.
Sure. All right.
But there's been I know my mother told me a story when after my father passed, she came in here to clean kind of out his stuff, and it was like a record player turned on by itself, and she said like she felt him like move through her.
Ah,
that is so sweet. Oh, that brings tears.
I got goosebumps.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
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 That is my house.
All
my tiny
right.
little house. I can go out front if you want me to go out front.
Yeah, that would be great. We won't
Perfect.
make you stay out front, but
There's something typically I would drum, as we all know. There's my drum. She hasn't said a word to me this whole time, but the rattle has. Mari-Lyn, do you have a rattle there too?
I do have rattles here.
Yeah.
Grab.
I'm feeling rattles. That's what's being, which I love. I mean, I love my drum, of course, but the rattles are fabulous as well. Yeah, for the.
All right. It's a lot warmer out here.
Yes, looks. The sun's coming down that way. And is that okay? And that car belongs to one of you in the house?
Yeah, that's my mom and her boyfriend's car.
Okay, we'll make sure to clear that too. Is there another car?
Yeah, actually that truck passing right now is my mom's boyfriend.
Oh, okay. As luck would have it, we got to see it. Okay,
That's awesome. That is awesome.
all right, let's do. So, Allie, what I want you to do is we're going to start rattling. We're going to take care of the earth here in front. We're going to go around. Anytime you feel like you need to do something, like walk back in the house or maybe go out into the backyard, or just allow yourself to be drawn wherever it is that you feel like you need to be, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
And we're going to take care of the land and the house, all of it. So we're just because it just all needs, yeah. So
all right.
Let me turn this on so everyone can hear the rattle. All right. compassion, Mama. Come. Come. We stand in gratitude for your presence as you heal this land, the home, the sky. We give back our love and gratitude as you heal. We thank you for this opportunity to be with your energy. I'm going to have you keep going, Mari-Lyn, because I need to take care of him because he's going to get really cranky here.
Okay. We invite back all of the earthly beings of high vibration into this land. All of the insects that crawl and slither and fly.
Ha!
Invite back the birds. We invite back all of the sprites, all of the high vibrational earth.
Maria, nego hana Maria, inoko haya nea, mena no.
We invite and welcome the energy of the water that flows under the ground, cleansing, and moving the energy.
Allie, I'm going to clear your energy while you're there and your mom's.
Okay.
We offer you jasmine and tobacco. The essence of rose.
Yeah.
And maize. As a token of appreciation and gratitude and love.
Whew. Then, Mari-Lyn, if you don't mind getting the cats. I didn't do anything with them because I know you love that. Yeah. And, yeah, if you can let us know how the house is feeling.
It's feeling pretty good, actually.
Good.
Like, as soon as you started clearing my energy, like, I just immediately, like, everything.
Yes.
Like, I have an instant smile on my face.
Good. You were very much like a conduit for this just beautiful, strength that just blew through the house. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like I literally felt it.
Yes. Yes. He wasn't earthy. He wasn't earthy. He first was, I got him out of the house and into the yard, so he couldn't go anywhere, but he was like running around the house trying to find his way back in, and the guardians just grabbed him, and he actually was just sort of sucked into the light. It was just, he wasn't going to go, so they just, but he was an earthy. So very old,
Interesting.
wise, been around a while. He was a pretty nasty human, which is typical. You don't go from like being this very open-hearted, warm human to this gross, nasty entity. There's usually a connection there. Oh, hi, kitty. Now that's the teenager, right?
Yes.
Yes.
His name is Bear.
Hi, Bear. I think
And then there's the one.
I think it's possible that the energy you were trying to bring in and that was trying to come from you, and was getting smushed by the way it was written, that could have very well been what was playing with the cats. Because it was just
that makes sense.
Yeah, it was just like, what did you call it, Mari-Lyn?
In a loop?
In a loop. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that does land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So feeling pretty good, Allie? Moment.
It is. Like I don't even like there's the heaviness. Like I feel like
that's the way I felt when I felt your energy. I was like, oh, she can stand up taller now and be, and have that presence. And as you walk through the house, your energy just flows off of you. I did not. Now you got your mom's permission with this house to clear the house, right? And what about what about the boyfriend? What did he?
He was fine.
Okay. All right. So I'll clear his energy too. I just didn't because would you actually ask your mom how she's feeling now? If she's feeling any better, if there's been thank you. And I'm gonna clear his energy, the boyfriend.
Mom, how are you feeling?
How am I feeling?
How are you feeling? Like
still nauseous?
Okay.
Are you still nauseous?
Yeah, I'm still nauseous.
She's still nauseous.
Okay.
That's okay. I just ate.
No,
I'm okay.
But like, how do you feel like energetic?
I feel really good today, actually.
Good.
That way.
Like,
okay.
Like all day today, or just like
yeah, like from the moment I opened my eyes.
Really?
Yeah, I felt good. Today was a good day.
Which is very not like her.
No.
Good.
So,
Okay.
Like I'm happy today.
it's like like she said she's actually like happy today.
Beautiful. Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that so the nausea was probably definitely from food, and so her Deva just needs to recover from that. Hopefully that will happen less and less.
Yes.
Sometimes
I'm not nauseous anymore.
good. So yours was definitely him. Hers is there could be some, IBS or something that has started within her Deva, and but I'm glad she's feeling better. That's always helpful if you at least just energetically feel better and feel happy.
Yeah.
Mari-Lyn, what would you? Is there something you want to say?
The energy of the house is so amazingly different now.
Yeah.
I am curious, Pam, what was going on in her bedroom? I couldn't fix the grids.
Oh.
I would get them fixed and it was like crumble.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know. Sometimes things are above my pay grade and I don't know, but I was able to fix them. So
I could hear you were rattling and I could hear you speaking.
Yeah.
And what I heard you saying was very different.
Very different than what
I've ever heard you say before.
Yes.
In your light language.
Yep.
So very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
And that's part of, for anyone who wonders about that with the light language, typically I have a sort of an overview. I know what I'm saying. I don't know what each sound means. It's not like I'm speaking English and I could tell you what those words mean. It's not like that. It's sort of an overview. But this time that just ran through me. I don't know what I was saying other than I was clearing the grids or I was strengthening the space. Don't know.
Wow.
Don't know. It's one
Well, it felt good. I know that.
Yes, it did. Yes, but it needed to be done. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you.
yes.
So,
Yeah, I know.
yeah, I think the smile on Allie's face says it all.
Yeah, like it feels so good in here now.
Good.
So good. Wow.
Definitely pick up on your whatever your practices are with your sage and your all of that. Certainly, I would a couple times a week. I would do that around the house and do the, not just your room, but do the whole house. If you go out, walk around the house, in the yard, say whatever it is that comes to you, and allow those. Like sometimes we go like, what do you like? Why did I just say that? Or it was a spirit's just speaking through you. Just allow it to come. And I know we talked a little bit before, but there will be, well, I'll have Mari-Lyn explain, but that time, there's some crucial time here coming up.
Yeah, the coming days could feel really odd. There could be a little bit of grief, some sadness, maybe not. Just because we tell people that this could happen doesn't mean it's going to. But when it does happen, it can feel almost shameful. I wanted it gone. Why am I missing it? And so if it happens, just be really gentle with yourself and allow yourself to feel sad, to feel grief, because something has been taken away that's been a part of your everyday life.
And remember, you did help it heal. You helped it, you crossed it over, and it now gets to finish its journey in the higher realms as a healed being. As it's going to go through a lot of, the healing process is going to be pretty big with it.
With this one.
Yes. And you did that. So to remember that too, as you're saying, okay, it's not here anymore, but it's in such a better place. And I'm so grateful to myself that I facilitated this happening. And, just, it's like having a really sick person in the home and you called the ambulance for them. I mean, or whatever, you got help for them. That's what you did.
Absolutely.
That's what you did. Yeah.
Right.
And because the energy has shifted in the home, that low vibration is gone. The energy exchange between the people in the house are going to shift, and it can be awkward during that shift as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
If your mom will do this, and it's really to before she eats, be grateful for, send that like people pray before they eat. It doesn't have to, it can be however she wants it to be. Mari-Lyn's husband he hunts, he's a hunter, so he brings home deer. Mari-Lyn always brings in that positive energy and thanks it for its life, thanks it for the food, and like it's that. And so especially with meat products, to do that, so that because you can change the energy before consuming it. It's really possible to do. Plants, you have some of that. It's not quite to the extent though that meat is, but if she can do, even while she's cooking, just be so grateful that you have food and whatever just be grateful. That should really start turning things around for her and help and help her Deva, because her Deva now is she has some digestional issues because of all the times that he's kind of poisoned the food.
Yeah.
So her body's going to take time to, because it's one thing when it's energetic, but it happens enough, and your body, Deva, just then gets wounded, and then that's where she is now.
Okay.
So if she could do that, that would be lovely. Or even you're walking by and you just kind of put your hand over the food and say, love and light, or whatever, whatever. Just kind of
absolutely.
Throw it at it when she's cooking,
like adding a spice.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Yes.
Absolutely.
So fairy dust. Yes. So that would be very helpful for her and for her Deva.
Okay.
Yeah.
To do that. Yeah.
Well, I will make sure that
I'm sure you will. I can see you doing it. Yes.
And I'm just going to add in there. It's a really good practice just for everyday living. There is I have experienced it. Food cooked with just and food cooked with love and gratitude. And that food that's cooked with love and gratitude is better every time.
Good.
Every time.
Every time.
Yeah, it's amazing how that,
It really is. Vibration is everywhere.
Yes. And I did want to say, because I didn't talk about it, the reason Mari-Lyn and I are not sitting together today is because I woke up this morning feeling like maybe I'm catching a cold, and I didn't want to share that with Mari-Lyn, so we did it apart today. But it works the same way. If any of you are wondering, how does this happen? It still works the same way.
Energy is energy, doesn't matter where it is.
And your guardians will be there.
Sure.
Your guardians will stay there for a week or so with you.
Okay.
And continue to use them if you need them. The energy is just going to continue to shift and move as that higher vibration takes over. But the lower vibration kind of puts up a fight. So there can be some things going on.
Yep. Some ebb and some flow. So
of course. The yin and yang.
Is there anything you'd like to? Oh.
No, go ahead.
Allie, do you have any questions or anything before we say goodbye? Or anything
else
to say?
Okay. Well, I'm just like
giddy
in this honestly, like I'm giddy now.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
Wonderful.
So awesome. If anyone out there has paranormal activity, please reach out. We have a couple of options to help you. So reach out. You find us on our website at tcseverydaypsychics.com. We have a form there to fill out. That helps us keep things organized. So
yes. And it doesn't have to be on our channel. Just because some people don't. We always greatly appreciate that, which we appreciate Allie for allowing us to put it here, because it does help people when they can see that it that everyone, that all of us can be haunted or whatever you want to say. We can all have this. So, all right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, Allie.
Thank you, Allie.
Thank you guys so much.
Welcome.
Thank you, everyone. Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.